నమస్తే వెల్కమ్ టు కెరియర్ టైమ్స్. హైయర్ స్టడీస్ చేయాలంటే యుఎస్ యూకే వెళ్లాల్సిందేనా? మన దేశంలో అంత క్వాలిటీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ విత్ స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఉన్న యూనివర్సిటీసే లేవా అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా ఉన్నాయని అంటున్నారు ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్ వైస్ ఛాన్సలర్ ఎస్ఆర్ శంక్పాల్ గారు. మరి వారిని అడిగి వారి యూనివర్సిటీలో ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఉన్నటువంటి స్కిల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏంటి, పీజీ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్స్కి వారిస్తున్నటువంటి స్కీమ్స్ ఏంటి, వారికి దగ్గర ఉన్నటువంటి జాబ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఏంటో వారి మాటల్లోనే తెలుసుకుందాం. నమస్తే సార్, వెల్కమ్ టు అవర్ స్టూడియో. సో ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ మీకు హార్టీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ అండి. మీ ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్కు యూజీసీ సర్టిఫికేట్ వచ్చింది, అలానే ఒక టాప్ ర్యాంక్ కూడా మీరు సొంతం చేసుకోగలిగారు. సో అంటే ఈ అచీవ్మెంట్ అనేది 2 yearsలో అనేది ఇట్స్ హైలీ ఇంపాసిబుల్ టు కంపేర్ ప్రైవేట్ యూనివర్సిటీస్. సో ఎలా అచీవ్ చేశారు, దీనికి ఎలాంటి కృషి చేశారు?
Oh, it's a great feeling. I'll tell you, MS Ramaiah is the oldest private initiative in higher education sector. It was the first. We are now having 23 institutions on the campus. The first institution is the MS Ramaiah Institute of Technology that was started in 1962.
Okay.
In fact, I think MS Ramaiah motivated various other people all over the country to establish, the private institutions and all that. Right now, we are having that old engineering institutions are there, medical college, all these things are there.
Yes.
But MS Ramaiah University is a new initiative.
Yes.
The other institutions, the old affiliating type and kind of a thing like that. Now, all over the country, the deemed university, private university, these concepts are coming. And there is a lot of pressure. India should also appear, Indian university should also appear in the top 100 in the world ranking university. This kind of pressure is there, so government of India, every state government are taking many initiatives. So in that directions they are pushing universities to become more competent and take part in this kind of competitions and other things, so that to improve the quality of education. Now when we created this university, I think as I told you, we are quite old. Some of the institutions, we brought them together and we created this university.
Okay.
And right from day one, our aim is to how to reach to the top.
Okay.
To reach into the top means what? How to maintain or manage international quality education in the university.
Okay.
See, so what we did before starting the university, we created one institute called MS Ramaiah School of Advanced Studies. Many people may be knowing because they have undergone this. This MS Ramaiah School of Advanced Studies, right from the beginning, it started in 99. Right from the beginning, it is offering only postgraduate programs and doctoral programs.
Okay.
Now, why the idea was that? Why did we start this school? We started this school in collaboration with a UK university.
Okay.
Why did we do that? In 1991, the economy opened up, and all industries are started looking for high quality graduates. Every industry started feeling there is a gap between, too much of gap between university education and industry requirement. In that context, we thought, why not we bring in some kind of a industry relevant postgraduate program, rather than postgraduate program should not become simply an extension of undergraduate program. So to begin with, we started with 2 or 3 programs, taking their programs, understanding their systems and other things. After that, we understand the Indian requirement, because India started growing very fast.
Yes.
You know that.
Yes, yes.
You are all lucky people.
Yeah.
You are in that decade. So relevant programs we started creating, and that way our postgraduate became very, very popular among industries everywhere. After that, they became very popular even in research organizations. Oh,
Yes.
these are the kind of programs we are looking for and other things. So after that, when we understood, we developed the required teaching faculty, required resources and other kinds of things like that, we thought we can be on our own. So then we thought, why not we become a university? So in addition to that, only we become, why not we take some more institutions of our own and we become a university. So thus, now we have 7 faculties in our university. One is called engineering and technology. It is nothing to do with our MSRT, our own engineering and technology program we have. Then we have art and design. It's a very new thing that is coming up.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah.
So those who dislike mathematics but they have creative thoughts, they still can become great engineers, creative
okay.
people. That's art and design. Then management and commerce we have, then science and humanities. Then world, our pharmacy college we took and we made pharmacy faculty, then dental college we took over and we created dental faculty, hospitality, like this. There are 7 faculties now.
Okay.
And we have created 7 directorates also to support these things.
Okay.
Now in our university system, like we have undergraduate program, postgraduate and doctoral program. All these things we are offering.
Okay.
Now the question is, while creating the university, very important thing is we should benchmark ourselves. We should have a goal in how many days, what we should become and all that thing. So really we worked hard. We looked at many universities, can we take their example and do it and all that. I think that is what exactly we adopted. We created the right infrastructure. We have very good faculty, not only qualification wise, experience wise and exposure wise. They have industrial exposure, international exposure, all this kind of a thing. So, and moreover, the beauty is that the curriculum.
Yes.
I'll tell you, this is what makes a university different.
Yep.
Everybody talks about outcome based curriculum, student centric education.
Oh.
These are all the kind of concepts we've done.
Yeah.
What is this outcome based curriculum? Suppose, let us say what we do, once you complete your graduation, you will get into some kind of a job. Either you may work, depending on your specialization, you may work in a manufacturing sector, you may work in a hospitality sector, you may health sector, any one of these sectors.
Okay.
You might start as an engineer, you may become later a manager, you may become CEO and all those kind of a thing.
Yes.
For each job, you require certain abilities. How do you classify those abilities? We say you should have certain knowledge, then you should have understanding of the subject, ability to solve problem, means cognitive abilities you should have, and practical thinking you should have. In addition to that, you should carry your team. That's all these things. We call it as a transferable skills and other things. All these things for a particular job profile, what we require, that becomes the basis for developing the curriculum.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
Once the student undergoes, now we can teach this in various ways. Classroom teaching, it can be project, it can be in industry, it can be in the field work. So many ways we can teach these things, because the ultimate aim is not simply giving something, student taking it out, but student should be able to execute later.
Yes, yes.
So there are various things in a various ways we have to teach. That is where we brought in revolution in teaching learning.
Okay. So
Right.
that's why Ms. Ramaiah will
Yes.
going top
Yes.
to compare
Yes.
private universities.
Yes. When we did all this kind of a thing, I think people started
Recognizing,
seeing,
yeah,
oh, it is
okay.
very different place.
yeah.
It is what exactly we want and all those things. It is not that only the best come and the best go out. It is best or average, anybody comes out, goes out as best. That is what is important over here. I think that is the reason why UGC also recognized us. We got a ranking also in a very short period of time.
ఓకే ఓకే సో ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్లో పీజీ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అండ్ రీసెర్చ్ని దగ్గరగా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తుంటే గ్రోత్ ఇయర్లీ కూడా చాలా ఎక్సలెంట్ అని చెప్పి మనకి తెలుస్తూ ఉంది. సో దీనికి సంబంధించి అంటే ఎలాంటి కరికులం మీరు స్టూడెంట్స్కి చేస్తారు, ఎలాంటి ప్రోత్సాహం ఇస్తారు, ఎలాంటి సపోర్ట్ ఉంటుంది?
I will tell you, our university main strength is post-graduation.
ఓకే.
Why post-graduation? Why are we giving so much of importance for post-graduation? First, let me tell you, we are giving 24 MTech programs,
ఓకే.
8 MBA programs, 5 pharmacy programs, 9 dental programs, science programs, then design programs, all these things. Totally, we are giving around 52 to 60, I think 60 postgraduate programs.
ఓ నైస్.
Why are we giving so
So huge
importance?
opportunities
Yes,
also.
why are we giving so importance? Now you see here. Probably yesterday you must have seen in the news column, FDI, 100% FDI in defense sector. That means what? Lot of defense companies coming over, which is high technology.
Yes.
And once those companies come, they look for people who
is,
have to do very high
out.
kind of work. So in future, it is more of design, more of creation, more of developing products and all those kind of a thing, which requires a different kind of mindset. What we call it as nowadays, there is a concept of global citizen, we call it. Correct? It is technically also you should be strong, and also you should be able to get along with any religion, any culture, anything like that. That is the kind of thing. So knowledge, one is postgraduate, then PhD helps us to create more knowledge. More knowledge you create, then knowledge can be converted into new products. That means new problems can be solved. That is why we thought it is very appropriate for Indian younger generation that we should be doing something very different.
Okay.
Okay, that is the reason people started, oh, you are postgraduate. So normally 30% postgraduates will be there, 70% undergraduates will be there in other university. Ours is 70% postgraduate, 30% undergraduate. Like
Okay.
that is how you have, I think we should make it 50-50.
This is good achievement,
Yeah,
yeah.
good thing.
So the awareness also
Very good. Okay. And you see, another thing you said, like, startup.
Yeah.
You must have heard, we are talking about Startup India. We are talking
in
about
India.
Skill India,
Yes.
make in India, correct? All these kind of thing you are talking about.
Digital
Now, Startup India means what? We have to create more and more entrepreneurship, isn't it? Who are the best people to create these things?
Already.
College graduates.
Yes.
Okay. So now the college graduates, some of these graduates might be having their some kind of a business background, or their families must be having and other kinds of things. Some people may be having experience also. A lot of them are first generation entrepreneurs. They want to become, I am interested to become an entrepreneur, but I have no
Backbone.
right.
Support.
It's right. So then in that case, what you have to do, then university, it is a responsibility of the university.
Yes.
What you have to do, one is we have to motivate these people.
Yeah.
Second thing is we have to train these people. Third thing is we have to support these people.
Yeah, definitely. 3 stages are
Correct, no? Very
crucial.
important.
Yeah, very important.
So that's why we said, why not we establish some MBA program. So we named this MBA program as Innovation and Entrepreneurship.
Okay.
It is from day one, you know nothing. So you get into this program. By the time you complete the program, you understand and you experience how exactly a startup can be established, it can be run, it can be scaled up.
Okay.
Okay, that is a kind of an MBA program we have created. We are just taking 30 students in this program. We call them, Mavericks. Mavericks in the sense, the kind of guys who can take,
Any
risk. Let me do this.
Yes.
This is the kind
Any
of
challenge.
Yes, early challenge. These kind of MBA people can recruit other MBA people, your finance or HR and other
Okay.
kinds of it. That is the kind of a MBA program it is. So that kind of a program we have designed and we are doing. What is one part of it? Okay, now you have completed your MBA. Now I want to do I want to start an enterprise.
Okay.
Who will finance me? Okay, we will give you funding for that.
Oh, nice.
Okay, there is MSME is there, micro, small, medium enterprises. They give the funding
Okay.
to the students
You are
through the
tied with all
university.
those
Yes,
things.
yes.
Okay,
We have these fundings.
Okay.
Now there is recently they have launched Atal incubation scheme kind of like this.
Okay.
There are a lot of private system people who would like to invest on this.
Nice.
Okay, initially we incubate their product, then we incubate their business. During incubating and all those things, they need technology support, then infrastructural support, how to market, how to create, manage finance, or how to create a business plan. All these kind of ideas are required. This kind of training also we do
Oh,
it.
nice.
So that they can become entrepreneurs. So this is very important because one, instead of always seeking for a job, how much I get, when do I get my job, all this kind of thing, can I create a job for others? I think.
That is really a very good idea and very.
But I want to tell all the youngsters, you see here by 2045, what is that? India is going to be the second biggest economy in the world. They say.
As
2045 they will say 45 trillion economy they say. Per capita income $45,000 they say. That means what? A student, today's person 2045, that person will be living he will have a much better life than what an American has and kind of a thing like
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
But we have to reach there. What is important?
very
we need
skilled
people.
out. Yes.
We need
skilled
great
out.
leaders, we need great engineers, we need great technocrats, we need great sociologists, economists, everybody we need.
Yeah, definitely.
So, who will do that? I think it is the
MS
university.
Ramaiah, I think.
That is what exactly we are trying our,
Okay.
we are playing our role. That's not the thing. We are the only ones. We are playing our role.
Okay.
And we have been really making all the changes in the education system to.
మీ దగ్గర హై అండ్ పీజీ అలానే పిహెచ్డి ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అండ్ యూజీ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి. అంటే రకరకాల కరికులమ్స్ కానీ రకరకాల ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ కానీ చాలా ఇన్నోవేటివ్గా మీరు తీసుకొస్తున్నారు టు కంపేర్ అదర్ యూనివర్సిటీస్. సో దీని గురించి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారా?
Yes, as you said, now one is, as I told you, UG we are offering, PG we are offering. We are also offering PhD program. We give a lot of importance for PhD.
Okay.
Why? Future researchers, scientists we have to produce. Next, future teachers are also we have to produce.
Yes.
These are very important. That is the kind of thing. That's why PhD we give a lot of importance. Another very important thing is for PhD students. You see here at the age of 24, you finish your UG, PG. By the time you finish PG, you are 24. Then after 24, you would like to join PhD program. It may take 4 to 5 years.
ఓకే.
Who is going to support you? Parents will say 20 up to 24 years I have supported you. Who will support and all that? Now scholarships have to be created. Otherwise, PhD students won't come. PhD students won't come means research won't happen, publication will not happen, knowledge creation will not happen.
ఎస్.
That's why what you have to do, we have systems like endowment creation. We have created a big endowment.
ఓకే.
Then out of that interest, we pay scholarships to the students and we encourage them to do research.
ఓకే.
That's a very
Very,
important
అవును,
thing, very
very
important thing. Next, lowest level program that we offer is the skill level program. As you said, you have PhD at the highest level, next is the masters, next is the undergraduate level. Below than that, you know, workers you need, good workers. For example, these technicians, what you have. No, they have various certificate program, ITA program, then what is a diploma program. But nowadays what is happening, they are not very happy with this simply a certificate program. What happens, you know, jovially if you say that, these boys when they go for a marriage, the girl will ask, do you have a degree?
ఎస్.
Correct? They say, no, I have an ITA certificate, diploma certificate, means
No.
very difficult to find a girl.
Girl.
Correct? No?
డెఫినెట్లీ.
That is the reason they should develop skill also and they should get a degree also. If they are interested in future to continue their education, there should be a provision for that.
ఓకే.
Okay, that is why we have introduced Bachelor of Vocational programs.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
Correct? You talk like, you know, it can be car repair, it can be machine repair, it can be your culinary arts, correct? It can be garment manufacturing. You understand? It can be office assistant, like an anchor like you. These are all various types of programs you have, and we have photography.
ఓ.
So many kind of courses we are having.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
They can do it as diploma, then advanced diploma, then the degree. So the idea is that we have to create lot of this skilled people to support industries. And moreover, these skilled people have a demand not only in India, all over the world. There.
వరల్డ్ డెఫినెట్లీ.
So now the question is, those people who cannot afford a graduate program or postgraduate program or a doctoral program and other kind of a thing like that, they can still, you know, those who are not financially sound and all that, they can really opt for this kind of program and definitely they will get very good jobs. And that is what exactly, as in addition, because we are using the same resources and doing this. It's another kind of thing that we are doing in our university.
అండ్ ప్రజెంట్ ఇప్పుడు మనకి మోదీ సర్కార్ చెప్తున్నట్టుగా మేక్ ఇన్ ఇండియా అంటున్నారు. సో దీనికి సంబంధించి మన హైదరాబాద్లో కూడా చూసినట్లయితే స్టార్టప్స్ బూమ్ అనేది చాలా పెరిగిందని మనం చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. అంటే ఒక యూనివర్సిటీస్ అనేవి ఒక స్టూడెంట్ని బయటికి పంపించాలి అంటే ఖచ్చితంగా ఒక స్టార్టప్కి వెళ్ళే విధంగా ఎంఎస్ రామయ్య యూనివర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అప్లైడ్ సైన్సెస్లో ఎలాంటి ట్రైనింగ్ ఇస్తున్నారు మీరు?
I told you, like if at all we as a university, we have to identify those graduates who are keen in establishing their own startups. So to establish these startups, as I told you earlier, we need to motivate them, one part. Second thing is we have to train them. Third thing is we have to support them.
ఎస్.
So motivation means identifying and probably counseling them. You are quite capable, come on, do it, kind of a thing like that. Second thing is training. We can ask them either undergo a short-term program, or as I told you, we have a full-fledged program, innovation and entrepreneurship in MBA program. It's a 2 years program where they can undergo that program. If they undergo that program, I think they will have the complete knowledge of how to establish a startup. Okay, once they have completed their degree, now they have an idea which they want to convert into a product and commercialize. That means want to establish a startup on that. As I told you, we have a lot of finance support schemes. Correct, MSME support scheme we have. We are trying to do the Turtle incubation scheme, and there are our own funding, technology development funding. All these things we have. We support them. Once that is done, probably we can help them to develop their enterprise. But during this incubation period, they need lot of mentorship. So we have mentees, like people who have experience, they come and help them.
Okay.
So all this kind of support we have. That's what exactly. That is how we are trying to. Bangalore is very good now. Everybody wants to set up this kind of a thing. We want to take advantage. We would like to encourage as many students to start their startups as possible, so that there will be more job creation and there will be more better development.
అండ్ ఈ యూనివర్సిటీ నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చే వారికి ఎలాంటి కెరీర్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ ఉన్నాయి అంటే బయట పరిస్థితి ఏ విధంగా ఉంది?
Most of the students, the moment the parents they come while admitting their children, they ask, what about placement? We understand placement is one of the most important thing. So we have a student affairs division. There are 20 people taking care of the student placement. But I'll tell you one thing, we do not want all 100% students to be placed in companies.
Okay.
Why? See, 70% of the students, okay, they do not have high aspirations. They want a job after the end of the, okay, fine, you join. There are certain number of people who would like to do much higher level studies, maybe going abroad or anywhere, maybe in our institutions. We want to encourage them. Because as I told you, post-graduation, doctorate, all these things are important.
Yes.
Certain people would like to start their own startups, companies.
Yes,
we want to encourage them. Some people would like to become social leaders. No, after this graduation, I would like to take politics as my full-time job.
Yes.
Why not help them? Why not create good politicians? Isn't it?
Yes.
So we have schemes for all this kind of a thing, opportunities for all these people. And suppose you are already having a family business, we want to continue. For that also we want to support.
Okay.
Okay. For example, our dental surgeons, many of them want to start up their own, self-employment. So for that also we will encourage. So we have many opportunities. So we have seen this kind of a thing for everything. Okay, you want to go here, this is our person advisors. You go on to here, this division will advise you. This is how we have made it, and we are encouraging all round, development. Whatever aspirations they have, we should be able to meet them. That's how we have planned.
సో సార్ ఫైనల్గా మనం చూసినట్లయితే చాలామంది స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా ఒక మంచి జాబ్ కొట్టలేకపోతున్నారు, ఎందుకంటే స్కిల్స్ లేవని చెప్పి వాళ్ళు రిజెక్ట్ అవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. అసలు ఎందుకు ఈ సిచ్యువేషన్ జరుగుతుందంట?
Please remember one thing I said. The unique feature of MS Ramaiah University is outcome-based education. What happens is, most of the students study for the examination, study for understanding, study for the life. That is not for the examination. Correct? People will interview, whatever be the number of marks. You are 90%er, you are 35%er, even then they will be interviewing you. So the company which interviews you finds whether you are suitable or not.
Yes.
What they want, whether a given job can be done, whether the student has the required ability or not. So my suggestion for youngsters is, look, what exactly I should achieve by doing this degree. They should be very clear about it, and they should try to achieve that. It is not simply examination or taking that rank and this rank and kind of thing without understanding. I am not saying that you should not get rank. Please remember that. But what you should develop the capabilities.
Yes.
We say that after undergoing this program, the student should be able to do this. We say, student should check whether I am able to do this or not. Correct? No, otherwise it's very difficult. So I think the students and the parents both, they have to change their mindset. They have to do the education for life, not keeping some marks in mind. Then things will definitely automatically will change. Then the problem will get solved.
Okay.
That's what exactly we have done in our university.
Okay.
For all parents and students, I would like to say one thing. Before what you want to do, you decide. Look into the details in their university websites and see whether this program is useful. Accordingly, you choose. So there is a saying like, don't just choose a college, but choose a future too. So you should look at your future. That's a very important thing.
రైట్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ ప్రొఫెసర్ శంకపాల్ గారు. ఈరోజు మా స్టూడియోకి వచ్చారు బెంగళూరు నుంచి. సో ఎన్నో వాల్యుబుల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ మాకు ఇచ్చారు. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Thank you very much. Thanks for giving an opportunity.
ర్యాంకుల కోసం మార్కుల కోసం పరుగులు పెట్టకుండా ఆల్రౌండర్గా మంచి స్కిల్ డెవలపర్గా ఉన్నట్లయితేనే ఇప్పుడున్నటువంటి కెరియర్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ని ఖచ్చితంగా పొందవచ్చు అని చెప్తున్నారు ప్రొఫెసర్ శంకపాల్ గారు. ఇది ఇవాల్టి కెరియర్ టైమ్స్. చూస్తూనే ఉండండి HMTV.